Hello, hello, hello. It's Mystery Supply Monday, and we're going to pick our mystery supply. What is it? I won't look. It is ocean paper. Yes, my favorites. One of my very favorites. And let me go find a reference photo for our ocean paper, and join me right here on my desk, and let's go. Hello, hello, hello. So we are here to do our Mystery Monday supply, even though I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. I did pick the supply yesterday, but yesterday I was also went to the car spa to get 2 new front tires, and it was an all-day affair. You know how it is when you go there, you have an appointment, you have everything picked out, and of course nothing works the way you're supposed to. I had to get different tires. Those tires weren't going to even be delivered to the car spa until 5 o'clock. So then they shuttled me home. It was already the middle of the day. I was all discombobulated from all of this already. Don't get me wrong, they were completely nice. Everybody I talked to at the car spa was so wonderful and nice. I gave them a really good review. They were just really busy. And, then they came and got me, and I went and everything is fine. The car has 2 new tires and stuff like that. But I just was all discombobulated. Whenever I leave the house, it messes up my schedule. I don't know why. So I'm finishing up. We are finishing up today. We picked ocean paper yesterday, so let's put, I'm gonna use some of my new washi tape. Let's do our, watercolor. So, oh, this is pretty. This is pretty, isn't it? Little sailboats and golden birds. I love it. So yes, we're gonna do our little painting with. If you know ocean papers, these are wonderful, wonderful watercolors. I wanted them for so long. I got them for my birthday last year. That was my big thing for last year. And please go back to I have many videos where I tell the story about my ocean paper watercolors. But I got them. They're here, and I love them. I just will not purchase any more. This is pretty. I'm going to put this in my journal because it's so pretty. So let me see. Let's put this down here. And I did pick out a nice photo. You know what? I was just listening to a podcast, Rich Roll, and the one guy said, a regular practice of discomfort or you will not progress. So the picture I did pick, I'm going to put it right here. Yes! Isn't that something? We're going to try it. I always pick these photos, and here's another thing. I always got to be careful because sometimes you look at photos for references and you love the photo, but you really need to look at it because there's a reason why you love the photo, but you need to ask yourself, can I paint this? I also learned that when I went hiking with a friend a couple years ago, I was trying to get stuff to take pictures of, to do nature journaling, and she would point out all this stuff, and in my head, I didn't want to say anything to her, but I was just like, I can't paint that. It's a gorgeous picture, but I can't paint that. So you have to know your limits. And well, this is a little, we're gonna start and we're gonna draw it with micron. There's a 5. I really like the 03s better. So let's do this. Of course, there's a few things that I'm not gonna put that bush that's in there, because I really like the dark cloudy skies. Now, the more that I look at that, that looks like in this area here, I thought that was water. It's really just like muddy sand, but we're just gonna go with let's just get this tree in. That's quite something, isn't it? Quite the tree. I don't know how, and then it kind of comes in like this. And this goes like that. We do see a little bit of sky there. And this goes like that. Some more sky. But there's more, it's kind of like a hollow. I don't know how detailed we're gonna get, but what I do love is that there is this really cool lantern. And that lantern glow effect is what we're gonna try, right? So let's see, it goes like this. And here's another thing, because I've never gone to drawing school, or, you know, the only lessons I got in art was in high school, which of course I have forgotten everything they said. Also, I've taken some classes on Skillshare, which I love. And, but you know, here's something I always ask myself, because I've never gone to school for drawing or art or any of that stuff, is when you have something like this, and even like just drawing this lantern, I don't struggle with it. I just wonder, where do you start with your drawing? What do you draw when you're drawing? You know what I mean? Do you start at the base? Do you start in the middle of a painting and go outwards? Do you start from here and go up, dark to light, light to dark? I've never, that's kind of intrigued me. Maybe I've read about it in my watercolor books, because since I don't pay attention, I'm going to take a little, I don't understand what's going on top. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. The lantern, I'm just going to put the lantern like this. I don't want to do that long handle, because this is, you know, we're painting this, and that handle looks kind of, but there's the glowy light. It's kind of in here. And then the rest is kind of copper. And I'm gonna put it behind here, even though it's not really behind it in the thing, but since I didn't know where to start this drawing, it is now behind. But that's the thing. Plus I'm drawing with Micron. I'm not drawing with pencil where I can erase. So I do like this lantern. I'm taking some liberties here, since I can't really see what's going on over there. So that's the lantern. And then here's the tree. It's got some really cool, and we will put some of this stuff in here now, but I'm sure we will put more in. I just want to get the shading in. We will put more in after we do the painting. But I just want to get some of this in. Maybe we will just do the shading with, because I could draw trees for days and days and days. Maybe we'll get the shading in with just a watercolor. Now in the back, we have, I'm just gonna make it, I thought it was water, so I'm making it water. I'm not gonna put that bush in because I really want those dark, cloudy skies. So we'll do that. And then this, I'm gonna make it water, ocean or something. We can do this, make this the ground. And then this is, so this is kind of gnarly, and then there's the glow is in here and then partially on this tree here. I'm gonna be working with that glow. But we need to put in the gnarly, right? And let's see. We need to make it look like a hollow. Down in the hollow. It's funny because where I grew up, we had a place called The Hollow. Right past the town park. Went right down into a hollow. Loved the hollow. Where I grew up. So many memories. So, before I had my wonderful love of colored contacts, I was a brown-eyed girl. I still am. So, there we go. There we go. So that's the start. Now, for these wonderful, delicious ocean paper watercolors. Aren't they delicious? There's the thing. I used to have this in 3 separate containers if you saw my other videos. And I decided to put it all in one and I didn't want to redo so I just cut these out and put them in here. But I like having everything all in one and it's nicer. So let me just make sure everything is here. Let me get what shall we do? Let's do, this is one of my faves. We might need our teeny tiny. What else do we need? So far, I like to use my I don't use this one much. Let's try the 2 to do the little, nooks and crannies. So let's start with the sky, which I love the names of these. Overcast, North Sea, At Sea, Pale Gray, Seashell. Titanium white, that'll help, Limonite, and I did look that up once. It's in one of my other videos. I've already forgotten what it is. Yes, I did do my extra virgin coconut oil this morning in my coffee because I do that for memory. Oh. So let's start with overcast, because it is overcast today. Definitely overcast today. Throw that in there. Just love these. Oh my God, I love these ocean paper. It's kind of granulaty, or this is hot press paper. And I've got some discoveries about papers, but I'm going to talk about it in my tomorrow video, when we talk about the watercolor exercises. I've got a long spiel about paper. We did a little bit of discovery in my last video, and I'm going to expound on that in tomorrow's video as well. So please look for that. Very interesting information. So let's just throw in some stone gray. Stone gray for these blustery dark clouds that are in there. Stone gray. And then that's not all. Then that at sea, that blue, just on the bottom here. I always like to make the bottom, ooh, that's too blue. Let me get this dark fern or something in there. I don't have black or anything. I like to make the bottoms of clouds. Let's throw in this white. I like to make the bottom of the clouds darker. Okay, now let's throw in some of that gray. I guess the blue wasn't right. We're just gonna stay with the gray to make blustery clouds. And hopefully that will dry kind of cool. And we're just gonna leave that, let that dry. And then this is, so this can be the dark sea. So at sea. And then how about throw in some slate blue? Because that's, oh, that's more oceany, right? I'm even going to throw in this dark fern. And I'm hoping, yeah. And then we'll just take micron and make waves and stuff like that. I also want to do this greenish umber. Oh, we have green gray too. For the land in the background there. We'll fix a lot of this with micron. So now, I want to do some of that for the background. There's a green gray, just for background, just like a background color before we do all the other colors. Just that. But then we will do all the other colors. I just want different colors in my trees. Okay, so now let's get what is going to be a good, I guess the limonite is going to be good for our glow. So I'm going to put that in for our glow, our glowy background. And then we'll do all the rest of the gnarly stuff we'll go underneath, over it. We just want the glowy background. That nice glowy background. It's perfect. That's the perfect color. Perfect. So it is gray, and it's gray here, that's for sure, which is fine. We had a nice rainstorm. I can't say storm. We had a nice rain downpour yesterday. Unfortunately, my car was in the shop, so it didn't get cleaned. I always like a nice downpour to wash off all the dust. A lot of dust here because they're still fixing that seawall. It's almost done. All the hard stuff, the noisy stuff, I think is done. Now I believe they're filling in one big hole and then the rest is landscaping. Oh, I can't wait till it's done. It's gonna be so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna let's take this little, and we're gonna use, what can we use for the copper? It says pink. I'm sure there's another, no, it just says pink. It's like a carmine pink, or is it's like a potter's pink? Maybe it is potter's pink. I'm gonna do the potter's pink and the red ochre to make a rust. Oh yeah, that's nice. nice rust. For this. And we might have to make some shiny stuff with Posca. Oh, I like this. This is a 2. I don't use it often, and I should for the teeny tiny stuff. Pretty. Yeah, we'll get the Posca out so that we might even use this for the shiny, the shiny, to make it look like copper. The highlights. Very nice. Oh, you hear him? He's snoring. Snoring Shih Tzu. He should have his own t-shirt as well. He should. Although I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I see lots of people that I follow on my YouTube channels. They do t-shirts and merch. We don't really have merch. Maybe if I get 100,000 subscribers, I'll do merch. Right? So we're going to leave that white. We'll use the white to do the glowy stuff. Let's see. Can I do that? Seeing some hairs. Okay. So now we have, I might have to make, excuse me. Oh, that's right. Excuse me. My goodness. I don't really have a brown. I remember this from before. I don't really have a brown. Oh, we have the green gray. I think we even used that already. Got the greenish umber. Maybe we can make a brown with the fern and, let's see. This is, I want something a little, just a tiny bit smaller. Let's do a 6. Let's do a little greenish umber, a little green gray. I need a lot. Let's do fern. And then let's do Potter's Pink. We're getting there. Getting there. Oh, that's a nice brown. Okay. Okay. So let's do. All right, now I need smaller. No. No, we're going to use this. Let's get in there to make the shadow. And then I don't want to mess up any of the glowy parts. Maybe I need this one. So, you know, the stuff that I made isn't very much. Gonna make it again. which is nice because then each time I make it, it'll be a different color. You know what I mean? So it'll be, you know, see, like that. I should have done, I like that dry brush technique though. See, this is the color I should be doing over a brown, you know? Ooh, the glowy, so we don't have to be careful with the glowy. And then we just do our little nooks and crannies inside the glowy. So we keep the glowy. What's this camel? Camel's kind of nice. I like doing different colors. So it's not going to be a brown tree. It's going to be more of a taupey tree. You know what I mean? I like the camel. See, we're just going as we go. We're just doing this as we go. Learning as we go. But it makes sense to have a lighter color. And then we'll do lighter on the base and then darker and darker as we go. And then have it fade into the glowy. Make sure to keep some of that glowy. Yeah, I like that. I think that's the way to go. See, we learn as we go. Learn as we go. And then just keep adding water. And this is just going to be, as I can see, it's going to be lots of layers, which is fine. I like that. I like lots of layers. See, I should have, because I have a lot of this dark stuff. Let's see if we can, yeah. See, I reactivated with water. I still want it, but I want to lighten it up first because I want to do darker last. Still keep the glowy. We might even have to add more glowy at the end as well. But I think we're going to have to do this in layers. I'm seeing we're going to have to do this in layers, but let's get our base done. And then with this, I like this camel. And maybe some fern. I forgot how we did this. And then we just want, I just want to get some nooks and crannies just a little bit in here. Really thin it out with water too. So we still have the glowy, but we also have some nooks and crannies. Just doing this on the fly, kids. But I still want to give that illusion of, you know, nooks and crannies. Very lightly. Still have the glow. Alrighty. Alrighty, so still have the glow, but I still want to give the impression that this is kind of in a hollow. Okay, so now let's go back to our darks. Now that these have dried, let's see what's going on here. what did I have here? This was, oh, this was the sea. And this was more the beachy part. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, we have beige. We'll just do that for now, and then we'll fix it with we'll detail it with Micron. I think I used too much water here because I don't like the way this looks at all. So I'm going to take Overcast, kind of scrunch it in there. Looks like too much water. Is it the hot press? Is it the paints? But let's just do some scrunchy scrunch. See what happens. Oops. After that dries, do we have to fix that with more clouds? Maybe I did use too much water. I don't know. I am liking that. That so far looks pretty good. So I just want to make sure. I did make a nice brown there. Hey. Okay. Now, do some more layers. Oops, where's my picture? Let's do some more layers. This might be time consuming. Because now we want them darker. And this paint doesn't really last really long. I make it, but it goes away. I don't know what it is. It's very absorbent. Very absorbent. But that's okay. We just keep making more. And the more we make, different colors will come out. Now I want to make sure, I'm trying to do a, because this is in front, so this should be a little darker back here. Of course, when it dries light. Let's do some shading in here. I do love these ocean papers. I do. I don't use them enough, you know? I should. But I need to pick reference photos that don't use brown. I think this is the second one I've done where I've had to make brown. Which is fine. We learn. That's how we learn. That is how we learn. That is how we learn. So, I'm looking. To fade into the glowy. So I'm wondering if I should do Micron, because how would we do glowy with the Micron unless we just leave that alone, right? Just leave it alone. Or do we just do the tree trunk with these lines and then that's it? I mean, we already used Micron for to start it. Listen to him snoring away. I should be the one snoring away, Jax. I'm the one that's retired. Let's do like a little bit more fern. Get some of that green in there. I like that. Let's do some more green down here, because there's a lot of white space here, and we need to make that darker. Oh, that dark green is nice. Let's just do more dark green. What was I trying to do here? Let's just make this like, I don't know why this line is like this. I'm just gonna, because I like it better like this, right? Oh, that green does help, doesn't it? And then we'll just, I want like some green in this corner as well. Okay, so I'm looking and looking. That really didn't help a lot, did it? Just a tiny bit of... Don't want to get rid of the glowy. I do want to just give a little bit. Okay, let's do, still want some more dark. All right, now I'm trying to do contrast here. Because it is the hollow of a tree. Might have to get the Micron out for contrast. So I'm going to do the beachy part here. Nope. 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 How about the slate blue? See how this dries? It dries kind of weird, doesn't it? So we're just going to do like little lines for the water because it dried weird. So we'll just do some lines for the water. Since it's going to dry light is what it looks like, right? I'm going to throw in some of my green glass. This is very rough when I put the water. Oh, that's pretty. I hope it dries nice. Right? That's pretty. And then just for giggles, this sea green might be almost. It's kind of scratchy. I don't know if you can hear that. Throw some more at sea. Listen to him. So I'm going to take this at sea. Just make it dark along the edges here. And do kind of a one of these things. You know what I mean? Just to give it, it's not so boring. Not so boring. Maybe do that with this. All right. Maybe it'll dry light. I don't know what's going on with this sky. Should we try? I'll probably mess it up. I don't know. I think I messed it up, but I think this paint needs a lot of layers, or I don't know what I'm right? So that stone gray gave me a little bit of an idea here. I don't know. No, I don't like that. Nope, it doesn't help. No, that was me experimenting, but hey, right? Just experimenting. Didn't like it, but I really want darker corners here. There's a lot of white space here. Here is okay because we're doing the glowy, right? Just taking a look at, you know, all right. All right, so something's going on here with where's my spot, my thing? Okay, there it is. Something's going on here with the, oh, you know what I wanted to do? Let's do real light highlights with the white. Just right there, and some right here. This paint is very absorbent. That's what it is. You can do like a little dry brushing type thing there. I'm just wondering what to do. I know what to do. Let's just do a tiny bit of the limonite. That's what we needed. We needed something besides just the white glow. A little glow in here and there. I'm hoping that's going to dry really light, given that everything else has. Yep. I think the micron's going to help. So let's let this dry. And then we'll let the micron, we'll go in with the micron, then we'll walk away and come back, excuse me, and see if this needs something. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I got a second cup of coffee and I left it on the counter. I'll be right back. Okay? Now I'm back. Alrighty then. So I walked away. Perfect for this gloomy gray out there today. And I came back and I really like so far what I see. I'm going to have to do micron. So the thing is with these ocean paper watercolors, they are handmade. They're very scratchy. I'm really not sure what is the base that they use. The thing is, I mean, it might ruin my micron, but I've used this first. I have so many. So, and I can replace them on my no-buy if I don't have any, but so we're just gonna do as lightly as we can. The things that I see that I need, you know what, I'm just gonna, well, I'll do that after I do the microns. So let's just, so far I'm kind of happy with what I see, but I want this tree, we do have to fix a little bit with micron. With the gnarly bits. Because I feel like we just need, you know, we just need that. Oh, that's kind of it. Just a little bit of, we just need a little bit of gnarly. There we go. And I think it kind of helps. See how it helps with the glowy bits too? So. And we're also going to need it later when I want to shade that darker as well. I'm not going to go too crazy. Just want to give it that effect of gnarliness. Yeah, we're going to be ruining this pen, I think. If I just do it lightly, but even scratching, this is very scratchy paint. Even just being scratchy, it might ruin it. Just want you to know that, be careful with your microns if they are very precious to you. This will ruin it. I am liking the white bits there too. When you see this up close, you'll see what I mean. I can't do this really super up close when I'm doing it because then the adjustments, the focus goes in and out too much. Maybe I should use a 5. Let me just see if let's just try the 5 with a couple pieces here and there. Yeah, see, it is, a 5's a little darker, but I don't want it super dark like that all the way through, just little pieces, just little. Like here when I want a little bit more shading, I'll do the 5. But I think the 5 makes it a little too cartoony. That's why I don't use it often. I like the 3. You see, I want it darker here because it's, oh, that's nice. There we go. Let's do that. I do want it darker in there. See, I will not put the dark in that glowy part for the 5. I love that glowy part on the side of this tree. And I just want, you know, like little hollows, so I will use the 5. And I want it dark in the corner here. And we want it dark here. And then let's just do these little mountains. So you can see little pieces hanging on there. See, say it with me, everybody. Micron fixes everything. It just adds a lot more detail. Look at those mountains, how those changed in just that little bit, right? Just that little bit. Now they look better. Now they look better. Let me just do this part right here, and then I gotta get rid of this 5 and go back to the light. Although I do like the way it's looking, but I don't want it to look too cartoony with the thicker lines. And this one's not. So let's just keep going here with our gnarly tree. And I want a little shading here. Maybe a little cross hatching. Just a little bit, a little more gnarly. God, I love a gnarly tree. I love a gnarly tree. I've been drawing gnarly trees since high school. Let me tell you, I have a picture of something that I drew with gnarly trees. Oh, I hope I can find it. I don't think I can find it for this video, but I'll find it one of these days. I love that picture. A friend of mine, this was back in the 70s. He loved that picture, and he was moving to California, and he said, Cindy, can I take a picture of this? Since I'm going to California, maybe I could show it to people because you're such a great artist. So he gave me the picture. I mean, I think I found him years later. It's funny because, you know, when I was younger, I'll tell you the funny story about him. Eric. When I was younger, I looked a lot older than, you know, I was. I used to hang around with older people, like Lynn and stuff like that. And I remember meeting Eric at the Erie County Fair or something like that. And he was trying to figure out how old I was. I was like, God, I had to be either 15 or 16, but I didn't look, I looked a lot older. Back in the 70s, we looked older. So anyways, he was trying to gauge how old I was. So he asked me, he goes, do you smoke after sex? And I thought he said 6. So I was like, yeah. And he stopped by my house in his 3-wheeler motorcycle, and I didn't date him then because I was much too young. I think I ended up dating him when I got older. Yeah, I did when I was older because that's when he was moving to California, and I took the picture. That's my funny story for the day. Oh gosh, to be young again, right? To be young again. You know what's sad is that we're young for so very short a time, and we're old for the longest time, where we have to reminisce about our youth. Ooh, look at how nice those gnarlies are starting to look now, aren't they? Starting to look good. That's why I like having a little bit of the green in there, making our browns. And then, I don't know, should we just do a couple? Just a couple. Just don't want to mess up the glowy, right? I like what I did there, but you know what? I think I want to do, that's a little too glowy there. Let's throw in some more white. Listen to him. So it's really gray and yucky out there right now. It hasn't rained, but it looks like it's gonna. So I'm trying to not do the morning WALK. So we're just gonna fake it till we can make it. So then I'm noticing maybe just a little touch too glowy there, maybe. No, I don't want to bother with. I don't want to hurt my glowy. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Don't hurt your glowy, Cindy. So that's good. So then I gotta stop leaving this. Let's do. There we go. Should we throw in? I don't know. Probably gonna ruin this too. Just stop it. Little white. Oop. Yeah, that's too. I like little pieces of white, but oh, they dry light anyway, so I guess. What do you think? I think we're good. Do you think we're good? I think I just want to just do some darker lines. Just to give this a little bit more depth. Here. Maybe there. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better. So it gives a little more dimension. The thing is, this stuff dries really light. I like that, but I'm seeing this teeny tiny piece of. Just want to fix it. There we go. Get rid of that tiny piece. All right. That's nice. So far, I guess I like it, huh? Does it need more dark there? More dark gnarly. And more dark gnarly here. Because we always need some contrast, right? More dark gnarly here. You know what we need? Dotcherelli. Just a few Dotcherels. My signature Dotcherels. I have a few here, a couple in there. I got a couple in there. Mozzarella. Mozzarella. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Give it that. Yeah. There we go. All right. All right, son. All right. All right. I think that's enough for today. So let's do the reveal. Can you see? I want to make sure. God, I hope that was in the thing. Ocean paper, mystery supply, Monday, Tuesday. I promise next week I have nothing planned. It will be all day Monday. I will do it on Monday. Excuse me. And also come back for my video for tomorrow for our watercolor exercise, because I've got some information some information that's perfect for me. But it's just stuff about paper that I have learned about me. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. I think we need... What do you think about that water? Or that white? I don't know. I just want a little bit more white here. Oh, did I mess it up? We know it's going to dry. We might have to put a little bit more lemon. Oh, white with limonite. White and limonite mixed together. Okay. Maybe that was what I needed. Maybe that's what I needed. All right. All right. I like that. And maybe just a little bit more limonite. This stuff doesn't re-wet very well. Maybe that's it. Huh? But I can't get any more of my limonite. What's going on? Is it me? All right. All right. All right. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. Oh, this. Let's just throw some of that. I just saw this color. Stop. Did that help with the glowy? I don't know. No, I'm not going to mess with this anymore. I'm just going to leave it. Very nice. See, look at how I ruined this micron. It's never going to be the same. 1,725. And this is ocean paper. Watercolors. I don't know about that glowy. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know how I feel about these ocean paper watercolors anymore, but I mean, that's not bad. Not bad for today, right? I just have to remember, if I'm gonna pick a reference picture, it can't have brown in it. Oh, Alexa, stop. I'm gonna go take my vitamins now, you guys. Alexa's yelling at me. Thank you for being here and putting up with my 2 days. Alexa, stop. I am going to go get my vitamins. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'm so glad you come and visit me and my videos. Please comments in the below. Say hello, introduce yourself. I love talking to all of you guys. I just love it. Love hearing from you. You guys are wonderful. And I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Check it out.
West and quickly whisper in the blues, and people pace and worry, but I'm just here with you. The frost could touch the rooftops, but it'll never touch my heart, 'cause the warmth that you and I've got is more than just a spark.